This is an outstanding fish. Just incredible, the depth on that. And that's some of the fish you can contend with on one of our Hurley's fly fishing adventures. Magnificent, stunning fish. And we'll let him go, he's got plenty of go. Get a good, decent rod, something with a bit of go in it. This is a new Stalker Legend. They're ideal for this sort of setup. Sight casting to really big fish, great fun. So if you want to get to New Zealand, get in touch with us and we'll point you in the right direction. Yes! That was almost on the fly, mate. It's only a fish. It's only a fish. That's it. That's the one. Needs that one cast right in that slot. He's in the routine of feeding, so we've just got to put it in there so he comes straight back up. Yeah! Well done. Excellent. Well done, mate. Well done. In that rod. Beautiful. Well done. That was good. So that took quite a few casts, but it just needed that one right in front of him where he gets in that rhythm of rising and all of a sudden there's what looks like a dun, but it's got a bit of a hook in it. Beautiful. Well done. It's a nice fish too. All in this spring creek. They're all some reasonable fish and nice big dark looking fish. Good bit of power in them. But on a good rod, that nice 6 weight, just so you can hold him out of the weed. And all you got to do here is, I guess, hold that rod up high so it keeps his head out of the weed, and you can find him a bit better. Put him there. Oh, you made it. Yes. Well done, mate. So one hit, one miss, and you've got a lovely fish in the net. So well done. It is. Not bad. I mean, exactly. I mean, the amount of rain we had last night, we had like 100 mils, and all the rivers are just black. And then you can come to a place like this. Just incredible. So what is he? You got any rocks in that net? No.
Yeah. You want me to call it? It's curious.
Four and a half, yeah. It's not a bad fish. Beautiful. Well, Mark just got his fish just back here. There's another one rising just a couple of feet up. So we've got a couple of duns on here. We'll throw that in front and see if we can't hook up as well. Here he goes. And bang. So That's pretty good. With a lot of it, like we say, if you can see the fish, it helps a lot to put that fly just in front of it, and he will get that rhythm, and he's just feeding, and then just one of them has a hook in it. And there's a bit of weed there. They're a good sort of solid fish as well. And all you can do is just keep that pressure on, and we'll tire him out in a minute. They're a good solid fish, so you can't horse them too much. All you do, that pressure, so he's fighting against the rod, and let it, you get a good reel like a Galvin like that does all the work, and it puts everything in your favour. But when he wants to take line, you just got to let him go. Let him go. Yep. It's good. They're just a good solid fish. A bit like a bulldozer, he'll just plough his way up. And they do have a bit of weight in some of these fish as well. So, yeah, plenty of tucker. They're a good fish, good fish. And we've got all day to land him, so you don't have to get in a panic. So we'll wear him out eventually. So I might have to get up there a little bit, so getting a little bit further up. So I much prefer a shorter line. So sometimes, as much as I didn't want to go too far up, because we've got an electric fence across there as well, but sort of have to. Well, it's there's a lot of weed, and he's quite a powerful fish, which is a bit of a shame because I wanted to see how big he was. But he's ploughed up there, and there's a lot of weed and some rocks and stuff, and he's just done me on the middle there. But that doesn't really matter. I mean, you're going to let him go. Just would have been handy to know how big he actually was, because he had a bit of weight and I couldn't turn him. But that's what it's about. Sometimes they'll win, sometimes they don't. We've got a couple more rising as well, so we'll eventually get one. After losing that last one, we've just got another one just rising just up here. So we'll put this done in front of him as well. There we go. And that was good. Took a couple of casts, but you got one in that right little slot. Oh, and he's got a bit of go on him too. I certainly don't like these flies. And if I can keep him out, they know where their home is, and it's a big pile of weed up there that he's trying to get through. And yeah, he's almost there. We might have to get up there and see if I can't coax him out of it. Just try and get that short line, then you can steer him around a bit. Oh, and not that you've got to do it one at a time, but there's a bigger fish just down here, but we can only catch one at a time. Ooh. Just strong, powerful fish. I'll just try and edge him down away from where that little island is, and there's a lot of weed around that. I can just keep his head facing my way. Hope for the best there. Whoop. Yeah, nice, good, strong fish. There's plenty of feed in here. They put on really good condition, and they're all on the dry fly, so it's just great fun to catch. Great fun. A little bit more subdued now, so we can, whoop, almost. Look to steer him around a little bit. Once they tire out, then you can sort of lead them around a little bit better and look to bring that net out. Just good solid fish, you know, good, put up a good account of themselves in water like this, and on a dry fly on a day like this. That's why you go fly fishing. That's why you do it. Come on, mate. Oh. And there we go. Perfect. That's good. So after losing one that you know is way bigger than that, just to get one, it just makes you feel at least as if you know what you're doing. All right. The lie detector, McLean's weigh nets, 5 1/4. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. We'll get that fly out and get him back in the water. There you go. 5 1/4 pound, lovely brown, a lovely dun pattern. Magnificent. He's got a few scars on him there. That could be from other fish biting as they fight to try and get best areas, and closer to spawning as well. He's good to go already. Perfect. Plenty of life left in him. That's good, and the good news is we've still got a couple more fish up here rising as well. So yeah, good day already.